You have done well to reach the seat of godhood. Now, bear your souls to me.
Hello? Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy. Today we're doing some fresh M4S prog with the static. Gonna be chill. Um, Quick announcement before we get started. I'm gonna go ahead and post this in here. I sadly didn't have time to make a good visual graphic for this, which I'll probably do for next stream. But we have sub goals for September. Just posting it here with the command sub goal that anyone can use. You'll see that we have quite a few sub goals. We're actually really close to hitting the first sub goal right now. We just need one more sub for that. But yeah, here's just a few things that I plan to do. Just depending on how many subs we hit this September. I know I'm starting a little bit late with this, and I haven't been streaming that much lately. But yeah, I think this would be really fun to do. We got a few different goals that could be fun to do with all the homies. So I think it would be really nice to maybe hit some of these. We got some song covers that we'll do. We got some stuff that will torture me. But you know, I think it'll be fun just to do some of these. And heck, I mean, like, maybe down in the future, even if we don't hit sub goal, we can still do some of these. But yeah, I think this all would be kind of cool to do. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have any announcements. Starting this Thursday should be a lot longer streams, at least on Thursdays and Fridays. And yeah, I think that's about it. So we'll just hop over to the game right now. Let me see here. Yep, there we go. And yeah, you can see the sub goal there. But yeah, let's also hop into voice. I imagine everyone is already in there. Yeah, everyone's in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and hop into voice, everybody.
Fucking Crow is Hoary Boulder.
Yeah. I feel like I would be Moon Breeder.
What's up?
No.
Sorry, what did I miss?
Banana bread.
Huh?
Oh, we were just recapping our who is what scion in our friend group.
'Cause I know y'all said Graha, but I'm just like, I don't know if I fit Graha.
No, Crow's not a Graha.
He's not a fanboy.
Yeah. Not a fan.
He's not parasocial.
Take me on all your adventures.
Nobody fits Justinian, huh?
No, I was gonna give Kane Asthenian because like he kind of just shows up when you need him, but he's not always there.
I'll take it.
Hey, Asthenian's my favorite character, so
Dogwood's
Oh,
my
yeah,
favorite
same here.
character.
Who did we say I was
That's why we
again?
get along so well.
Emmett Silk.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because you are chaos incarnate.
I was gonna ask who everyone is in Naruto. I feel like Crow is
Well, I don't watch
definitely
Naruto,
Naruto.
so I don't really care.
Dude, I am
Bro,
not. I would either be Naruto or Shikamaru.
You're Naruto, D is Sasuke. There we go.
Oh, come on, man. I fucking hate Sasuke. I think Sasuke's dog shit. BGM to 100. BGM to 100.
Cade, that's why you my partner.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. We gonna kill this fight too.
Yeah, let's go.
Can I be Shikamaru? That's more my vibe.
It was between you or Astra for Shikamaru, I feel.
Astra, I could actually see as Kakashi.
I see that.
I don't even know who that is.
No, you're not Naruto.
I think Kakashi, the
Oh my God, I
really
muted
horny
myself.
one.
Astra's really horny.
Character I know, and I'm not Naruto.
He just doesn't let it out. He just reads his horny books.
I'd like to think, even though I've never really watched Naruto, I like to think that I'm Rock Lee. Right, guys?
Nah.
I'm trying to think who will be everybody's character.
I could see. The guy is more in line with Xiaogo.
I think. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it would be better for those people that this fight is fairly new or fresh to. One person or even just a couple of people explain what's going on, because if it's too many people talking in the ear, I think.
Good thing I don't know shit.
So
Yeah,
whoever knows the fight, like.
Yeah, I wasn't able to watch
We
the
weren't able to hear you.
She was just saying that, like, let's try to keep the crosstalk to a minimum,
I see.
and explain as we go to the people who have not
Like,
experienced.
yeah, this is not a bad fight. It's just some stuff needs to be explained, but it's not gonna be too bad.
Who has normal markers, and should we assign clocks and et cetera, et cetera? Not uptime.
Are we
I-
doing uptime?
Chill. I was
Ew.
looking. There's like 2, okay? Holy shit.
Astra
No, I
actually
don't
saved
care.
markers unlike me.
I was just looking. I have like 3 of them, right?
Greedy boy.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Who wants to explain the
See, Kakashi.
first couple of mechanics? I guess Ox we need to do.
Yeah, let's do clock spots first.
Oh, what voice is that?
That's my voice. Hello.
That's not Shalgo's voice.
Hello, it's me, Chaco.
Why you sound like Travis Big Elroy?
No. So, are going to be your clock spots for the entirety of the fight.
Except for like one of the first mechanics.
Yeah, except for Witch Hunt, where the melees and the healers will swap. Other than that, though, this is pretty much your clock spots. Your partners are the range people in this situation for healers, and the melees and tanks will be together. And honestly, I think we just pull.
Yeah, just pull.
Let's go.
All right.
This fight has too much in it to explain.
It really is.
Yep. We can, yeah. Let's just
Welcome back to
hit it
puzzle
a couple of
mechanics.
times, and then we'll explain as we go.
All right.
I love puzzles.
Probably still eat food.
Pull the boss all the way north, bro.
Oh, what? Okay.
Be over
Has
here,
the
early
purple.
bullying.
Perfect.
It's begun. Okay, first one, we're gonna dodge her lasers from her wings, and also lasers from the left side of the arena.
Top half of the box.
Now we're gonna stay in the middle and dodge the lasers on the right.
Oh,
That would be
I didn't
technically
really-
supports.
I didn't early pull, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
Next coming.
Let's go.
We go
Okay,
together.
You guys, we know you three know the fight.
I always forget about that cross laser. On the second one.
yeah, I got hit by that.
Yeah, so you gotta look to your left or your right and north.
Okay,
Hmm.
let me do this real quick. So yeah, after we dodge those lasers, what's it called? Mechanics. I don't even know the name of mechanics. I just know what to do.
Yeah, it's called Witch Hunt.
Okay, so you're gonna line up. Shit, I made that. From here. So yeah, group one's gonna go on the numbers side. These markers are just really needed.
It's the same lineup mechanics for
B.
B,
For
yeah.
Ivy, yeah.
We all have to spread out in
yeah,
the line.
range is gonna be out, and then DPS here, and then tanks here. So pro, you're here.
So I'm here.
Okay.
And then I will call out depending on if everyone in melee need to swap with
X, come
range,
back here.
and if everyone in
Oh.
range needs to stay.
And this is for when she goes north.
This is for when we have the lasers on the right side, like it's the second mechanic of the fight. After we dodge her dashing through the middle.
And then the first thing that you're gonna do is see whether you're gonna line up outside or inside.
hmm
And then you have to pay attention to who gets hit first with a debuff. And if you get the debuff, then you have to do opposite of what the boss, which we have to also explain the far and near. and it's role based. You want me to explain it, or you can? Doesn't matter to me.
I could explain it. So the boss will do a pink diamond on itself. That pinkish diamond, that means that whoever is close to the boss will take a hit from the boss. And if it's a kind of bluish gray diamond, that's going to be whoever is far from the boss will take a hit. You can't get hit by the boss more than once, so depending on whoever gets hit first has to do the opposite of what the boss is saying to do. So if it's say supports get hit first, and then the boss has the pink diamonds, those pink diamonds means that supports have to be far away and the DPS have to be in. The DPS would swap with the tanks in this situation, the ranged DPS, and tanks will go far out.
So basically, let's say that it's in first, and so everybody's lined up. Let's say we're in, and then let's say that supports get hit, and the boss is calling near. So we already got hit. We have the debuff, so we can't get hit again. So we have to go far. So I'm already far, and then we're gonna move out, and so I'm gonna stay over here, and then the melees will stay same spot. There's no swapping, basically, because you are gonna get hit, and that's fine. The other way is that, let's say I get hit, and then it says far. Can't get hit again. If I go here, I'm gonna hit again, and I'm gonna die. So we have to swap. So then D would be down here, and I would be here. Then Pro, you would be where X is, and then X will swap with me. And then same thing on the other side. So it really depends on who gets hit and what the call is. That's the best way I can explain it. But yeah, you can try that.
Well, on the second one, Crow wouldn't flip, right? Because he wants to be closer in.
See, that's
It depends on what.
it's hard. It's really hard to explain which
Yeah,
on,
it is.
because there's so many different variations. So I think we should just poll and just let people figure it out.
Yeah.
Because
I
there's
was
just so
providing context.
I get no, I get what you're saying, but there's just so much. But it's like we could do this movement, but if it's this, you have to do this movement. But if it's this, you have to do this movement. But hold on, but if it's this, you have to do this. It's just like, yeah, there's just so much to explain. Just
It's,
headbutt it.
yeah,
So-
it's just like the pink and blue. Like you can't really know that unless you're told.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, the biggest thing
So
to
quick-
take from it is just pink means you're gonna have to be close to the boss if you need to get hit. Bluish gray means you have to be far away from the boss to get hit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
So when she does the dash, that's when we should line up.
After the dash, when she jumps to the middle is when we line up.
Yeah, when it
When we
comes from the
line up.
wall to the middle, that's when we line up in our honeybee, just like we do with honeybee, because it's going to be we're either going to stay or we're either going to go out to the edge.
Okay.
like you'll
Alright.
see you'll know when to line up because you'll see the ground, like the electricity running
Mm-hmm.
on the ground. So if the electricity starts over here, you know it's gonna be high
Be in the middle.
and line up inside.
Mm-hmm.
If the electricity starts over here, then you know it's gonna be line up outside.
Mhm.
Okay.
You'll tell, yeah.
All right.
Let's try.
Got to headbutt it.
And I will say, honestly, this is the hardest mechanics except for the last mechanic in this
Yeah,
fight.
honestly.
I agree. I agree. If you can figure out which hunt, you can do the phase one.
Hey, Scotty.
What's up, Scotty? Thank you for the bits. We're just doing the final fight of this tier right now.
I'm just gonna safety heal.
Oh yeah,
Just learning mechanics.
frog.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite fights in the game now, honestly. This fight's good. Look over here. Dodge teeth lasers. Out.
We're lining up outside. Yeah.
And
DPS hit.
Force need to be out.
Before it's out, DPS in. Bro, you have to be up there.
Up. Oh.
Yeah. And this one is a whole other beast.
So
Okay,
this
I
is
think
going
I
to be
did it now.
out first, and I believe this is healers getting hit first. Yep. In tanks will get hit first. Range are going to get hit. And then melees.
Mayonnaise.
Melee, stupid.
Melee.
Melee, whatever. Funny word. With multiple pronunciations.
So when you say like in that case, I needed to be out. That mean I needed to be in front of it, and like
kind
up
of,
north.
you would have been up here, yeah. You would have been.
Okay.
You're so. It's kind of like the honeybee stacks. You're like you're either going to be like right here, spreading
or
like depending
where
on the,
Kane would go.
or right here. You're either going to. You can look at these squares. You can think of it. Yeah, you know these squares right here, the tiles. You can think of that as your spot. So like if it's like we're staying put. Oh, I couldn't explain more. But if we're staying put, you like stay in that square. If we're staying out, or if the cast indicates out, you would just run to the side directly.
So like in that case where you were, I would, if I need to be in, I would be like in this square, and if I need to be out, I'd be in diagonal square.
Be
Kind of,
right
yeah,
back,
except
Jack.
at 4. And it could change because it could be support.
Oh no.
Or, oh, well, that's a different one. I mean, this is what I'm saying about different variations. But
Yeah.
your two spots ideally are going to be at. You see the 4 marker?
Yeah.
That's where your spots are going to be. It's always static. It is static spots. Your spots are never going to change. It's just going to
Okay.
be depending on whether it's in or out, and if you're farther away from the boss or in the boss.
I think you got
Oh.
confused because you guys had them line up on the.
I know.
on the east
Yeah, I
side.
don't know. I was just like, oh, we got to be all nuts to butts over here. I
No.
was like,
No,
wait, we
no,
don't
no,
need to
no.
be that-
You-
He was
you
like, you need
now-
to be up there. I was like,
Yeah,
huh?
You do not want to stack close to a person. You will kill them.
You will always be near that 4. You see that 4 marker? That is
Yeah.
your area. You will be
Perfect.
resolving that mechanic in that little area. You should not be anywhere away from that area. And likewise, I will be on the 1 box.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had you guys mixed up. Okay, that's my bad then.
It's okay. I mean, you
I would have
think-
fucked it up anyway. I would just kill somebody else.
you explain the gist of it. It's just there's just variations without variations.
Yeah.
But it is all very static spots. So when it's this variation, like, oh, okay. If it's this variation, I know it's this movement. And it becomes like, you really don't have to think about it. It's just
Okay.
learning the variations in the movement. If that makes sense.
And so for versus the in and the out, like let's say I had to get out, I would be at 4, but I would just go to the outside of the ring.
Yes. So like on this side, always, but near 4. I don't want to run up and pull the boss.
Yeah. Last time when I went, I don't know what part of all that did happen, but I got like stumped on. Is that the thing that I like if I got to be out?
Yes.
I-
So you also got to look for the little black crystals. I think they're always going to be on the east side, right? Or am I wrong about that? Or
It's
going to be
it's RNG.
RNG. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, for what
Okay.
mechanic?
The crystals that shoot the lightning across the ground that we're really dodging when we're moving in and out.
It is
Always-
It is.
I thought so. I thought so. Yeah, it's always east. 'Cause I'm always
First mechanic?
yeah. When we were like whether it's
Yeah.
the first part of Witch Hunt, because Witch Hunt's technically 2 parts.
Yeah.
versus
Yeah,
always.
first is
West
that,
and
yeah,
Shit.
Shal goes right. First is
Yeah, first always west when she dashes. Okay, and then that second one is. I thought so, because I always flipping my
RNG.
camera.
No, it's always that way.
Always east, because I was always flipping my camera running away, or I just look at my range. I mean, once you're in like clear part, it's like they should know. Like I don't have to flip around. I can just look at my range.
Why
If I
does-
see they're in the top half, then I know it's top half. See they're in the bottom.
Hold on,
So that's
chat.
another thing. Like
I-
for like you can think of the tab. So if we say top half of the square is safe. Say bottom half of the square.
Oh.
Yes, tiles are your friend on this fight.
So to dodge that, do you just stay in the middle like this?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. Because I I mean, I
Yeah, and then
dodged
you
the first
got
time
you
by
also have to
pure luck.
watch the weens too. But the ween, I
Yeah.
feel like the weens are easier to gauge than the
Then the wall crystals.
wall crystals. Yeah.
The spot that you safety is very tiny.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I find this easier to dodge than the normal one.
Why did it put? I
Yeah.
didn't do that
Anywhere
ban.
else
I don't know
in
why that
game
happened.
normal, I feel
I'm
like
so
the squares
confused
are,
why
like,
that happened.
smaller. They get hit easier.
I'm so sorry,
This
Scotty.
one actually gives you quite a bit of room.
And even
And Kane Witch Hunt is pretty much just phase 3 of DSR.
dude, I
very
don't know
first
how that
mechanic.
happened.
It is Kyle.
So after this,
Okay.
we're doing DSR. Let's go.
It is.
Let's
Which
There
I
we
never
go.
did very well
I'm
at.
so sorry,
I struggled
Scotty.
with
Shut
this
up.
mechanic.
You're fine.
No,
Why did it
I
ban?
did struggle with Kyle.
Yeah, well, I mean, we didn't really much say.
Yeah, I'm ready to pull. I was just figuring out how I somehow banned Scotty from my chat.
I saw that. I was just like, I was like, what happened?
I don't know what happened.
Those
I didn't mean
shall go
to.
blacked out. Banned,
He gave you
Scotty.
bits and you banned
You
him.
banned him.
Yeah,
You're like, thanks for the $1, sucker.
Damn.
I didn't mean to, man.
You gotta have to remodel.
I did already.
Also, bro, feel free to gap close here when you pull.
Yeah, I didn't realize at first when I pulled. Ash was like, go north, and I was like, huh? And I just started running.
Yeah, no. It doesn't, like, it's not intuitive given how many times we were like, hey, pull boss middle. But no, this one you want to pull them north.
All right, perfect. Just keep her north.
Your melee
for the
is,
majority of the
yeah.
fight.
No, just in the beginning. I mean, you're gonna want to Dragon North, but when you're doing that, I'm good. I should vote, or that's when I'm voting in Dragon North anyway. So you really don't have to worry about it.
I don't know why that happened.
But yeah, we drag her north so that way, because it's the reason why we do that. In some fights, we're gonna do
You're
that
still
because
here, Scotty. I'm so
she's
sorry.
she's one of these bosses that always warps true north relic. So if we pull her mid and she warps north as we're sitting mid, all the melees are gonna lose a GC, and actually probably casters sitting back here aren't gonna be out of cast range. So we just pull her north and then keep her there. That way, when she flips, we're still in auto attack range and cast.
Okay.
That's why. So your melee and your range will really love you with that. Kind of like when you pull the boss a little bit in the towers on M3.
Mm-hmm.
Body. This is the pool.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Okay, be directly in between her lasers and dodge cube on the left. Nice. Go to your spread positions. Gonna be in.
Top half. Yeah.
DPS need to be out. DPS go out. I got Astra.
And just got double up.
So this is narrowing witch hunt. So that means we have to be in, and supports are getting hit first. Melee? I mean tanks. Now melee.
No, range. And now melee.
Yeah. Exactly.
Something like that.
So you want to get hit there? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
Okay.
wants to get hit once there.
So I was gonna be support then yeah.
On this
Everybody
one,
south?
everyone south, yeah.
Thanks.
What the?
Wait, what happened to Kane?
I think you spawn on one of the lightnings.
We're spreading on one? Spread on one.
Oh, so like this. Okay, I'm dead. But
It's okay. In one. Oh, sorry, in one.
We'll just keep going till we wipe the party.
Yes.
This is where we wipe. It's over. However, this is half of phase 1 already.
That's quitter talk. We can still clear.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Clock
this
spots?
is gonna be a mess.
ow.
Alright, nope, this is where it ends. Oh,
On this
is
one, you have to
two.
look at your timer. If you're a long timer, you add 1 to whatever you got
I
hit
don't know
by.
which one.
Where does fives go?
You go in the middle.
This one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
dude.
I was right then.
I gotta do math.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
That's why this is the wall.
And then you have to
Can't
find
do that.
relative north, which is the one square that's by itself. Confused yet?
Yeah. Wait. So relative north to the one square just by itself.
Yep.
Huh.
Okay, let's
Let's
back up to the circle in and out.
let's
first.
clean that up first, and then we'll like keep pulling it. Let's not try to over-explain it, and just keep pulling it until people figure it
But,
out.
like, you guys understand the gist of the circle mechanic?
So
Or
when
you-
it's our turn to get hit, we just want to do the opposite thing that everybody else is doing. So if it's like everybody go in and be safe, then the person want to get hit go out.
No, not exactly.
Okay.
This is why I just want to take a second and
You want to be
Yeah.
closer to the boss than anybody else when it's your time to get hit. Not necessarily in or out, because at the same time, she's doing a donut or a point blank.
Okay. So it's not being hit by the mechanic; it's being hit by the boss that you want to get.
No. You're being hit by the mechanic, but you're also dealing with another mechanic on top of it.
I'll explain.
So think of it like this: when it's narrowing, that means that we have to start close, right?
Mhm.
Which means that if it's tanks first, and we're just using this as an example, you want to be closer to the boss than anybody else.
Doesn't
Okay,
it
so just
depend
really
on
get
the
in
symbol?
there. Oh, sorry.
Repeat that, Chrono.
Doesn't that depend on the symbol? Isn't it that it flashes two symbols back and forth, and you either want to start further out or further in?
Yep.
But you're always going to be in as melee. It's just whether you're going to be
Getting hit
like
first. or you're
under
getting
the
hit
boss
second.
in or
Yeah.
past the markers. It's like you can use these markers. So like you see the
Hmm.
C right here.
Mm-hmm.
So the safe spot is right as like at the edge of the marker. If you don't want to use markers, or if like we don't have them, or like these are the other set of markers that people are using for uptime.
Hmm.
You see this? You see the square that I'm standing on right here? How it all intersects. The safe
Mhm.
spot is literally like right at the tip of this, or like at the bottom of this, like right where I'm standing.
Like the tip of the diamond.
Yeah, so you can think of that. You can think of it as like between these two little circles right here. I mean, you can think of it as like where this line intersects. But this is the safe spot. Like if you don't have markers, or if you want to use the markers. But this will be like if it's tanks need to be hit and it's out. This is where you would stand. Likewise, melee would do the same thing, just east and west rather than north and south when it's their turn. But this is a good way to just judge it. If you don't get your bait, this means somebody else was goop. But and then if it's in, I usually use the I'm just gonna mark. I'm just gonna whenever it's in, I usually go like right here. So as tanks, if it's tanks hit first and it's in, so if like everything outside of us is not safe, it's okay to go right there because I'll be right here, and our circles are going to overlap. But as long as we're not hitting each other with our circles, we're fine. So this is where you want to scoot in.
Yeah, so for us, Chrono, we would be inside the hitbox during that, in this scenario.
You guys, melee, you guys would just be doing it east-west, just same thing, just east-west.
Okay.
But so you're always going to be like north of it, if that helps you too. You're not going to be moving much north, much from north.
So okay, so the boss is in the middle here, where Gummy Bear is, and then this is out position, right? Like if we need to get out and hit,
we stand here.
Like, yeah,
yep,
like this, and then if we're in, we're standing like how?
Like where the markers are. You see how it's like that's where we want to be standing.
Okay.
Because we want to be close to the boss to get hit first. So like everyone's going to be spread out further than us. Likewise, it is also sketchy. You can get clipped, especially being MT, because I think it's range is up there. So when range is baiting theirs, you could scoot in a little bit closer, because if it's in, otherwise if you stand where you're normally going to stand, you're going to get slapped by the circles that they're going to bait. So that's usually just scoot in a little bit. But it's all patterns. So like once you memorize the pattern, it's easy. Okay. It doesn't differentiate. Like every variation is a pattern. So once you get the pattern down, you'll just be like, oh. It seems like a lot, but we get headbutt it, and then during break, you can, if you want to like just review.
Yeah,
you can ask questions, or you can rewatch the video, and you'll when you're watching the video, you'll be like, oh, that's that mechanic. I get it now. So it might help a little bit too.
Yeah, because I was in the office today, so I didn't get a chance to watch.
I get you. Yeah, no worries. But we could just headbutt this.
Yeah, I watched the Hector video, but I think he didn't change it if it was pink or blue. So if it's blue, what's the order? Is it healer's tank, melee, ranged?
Yes.
Healer's tank, ranged, melee. Melee would be the last one if it's blue.
And then if it's pink, they're the third one?
Yeah. What shall I go? Sorry, I got it mixed up. I was you're always going to be whatever tanks are. So like, if it's tanks first, you're going to be first of the DPS. If it's like tanks second, you're always going to be second of the DPS. If that makes sense, that's easier to think about. Because you can think of it as like we're doing it like, between roles. But support's always going to be first, and then it's DPS.
All right.
It's all patterns. Once you memorize it, or once you see all the patterns and get that muscle memory, you just start doing. You're like, oh, I can't believe you used to think about this.
There are just four patterns, by the way.
4 patterns, and they all feel very similar once you start getting the hang of them.
Yep.
It looks that there are more, but there is just 4.
Kane's not dead. Kane's fine.
He's not dead now.
How wickedly divine! Ha 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 ha!
No.
You got it?
The out.
Top half.
Supports need to be in. Supports in, melee, and range out.
You're out.
Maybe we have to get him. Yeah. This one's gonna be out, and it's healers first. So your clock spots. Healers first. Then it's tanks. Then range. And then melee.
I didn't want the second one.
So on that Kane, remember you have to be the first to south as possible. I'm getting Astra. Forgot his name. Some days he's Raven, some days he's Astra. But everyone south. Everyone south.
We're here.
I'll be okay. Just heal Chrono. Fine.
So the safe spots are 2 and 4. Bro, you can go back north if you want to. Doesn't really matter.
Here.
Safe spot is 2. Safe spot is 2. Be with your partner.
Partner.
Yep.
I think we have to show
Astra,
the picture for that.
aren't you my partner on that one?
I'll get
Aren't you OT?
easier to find.
I don't know. I mean,
I know you've done this as both.
I saw
faulting you, bro.
I saw
Give me 1
Crow
second, I'll
over
take
there.
a Picture. It's easier to
I
explain
just
that
heard
way.
partner. I was like, wait, partner?
We never actually did discuss who's partner.
Yeah.
to
I
be
saw
honest.
Crow over
Yeah,
there, so I like
that's
thought
why
maybe I
it's
could
easy
just
to
chill
go
here.
over it. Give me 1 second, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, Chrono it should be partners with Pro. Astra should be
Okay.
partners with D. I'm partners with Kane. And X is partners with Mimi. And so this mechanic, it's everyone's favorite. It's boss relative. So our spread spots will always change depending on which quadrant is saved. And
Aren't Astra and I always relative east? Northeast?
yes, I believe
If I remember
so.
correctly?
I'm so gaslit because I do MTOT. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I know. That's why I'm just like, yeah, I know why he did that.
It could
But
be
at the same
good.
time, I did see Crow on that side, so I was like, well, maybe if I sit here, we can kind of.
I didn't know what I was
Squeeze it.
doing.
I know.
If I was progging the fight more, I probably could have adjusted, but you know, I got lazy.
It's like, I'll just stack with Chrono. Crow's over there with D. I was like, we can kind of make it work. Nope, we can't.
I was saying partners, and I was just like, where's Shao go?
Shoga's my partner.
I was like, he's probably safe, right?
I was actually saved. You're right
Yeah,
about
I
that
didn't
one.
die.
So this is the spread positions. Melee and tanks, sadly, you're not really going to be able to go in. But if I remember correctly, it would be Crow on A, Astra on
Oh,
Delta, and then I believe it's D on B, Chrono on C.
And for this, is this what D was talking about, where it's like the one solitary square that's safe?
Yep.
Yep.
And then so this is the positions on that square. that
If
we
it's
need to be.
spread.
Okay. If
So
it's
it's-
spread.
It's easy for you because you're under the boss. You literally sit almost like directly under the boss. It's like you see where A is? Like
Uh-huh.
boss would be middle, and you just be like pretty much just tucked under the boss, keeping up time. You just got to be on the right square that everyone else is.
Okay.
And it should be easy because how the squares laid out in Shogo's callouts, it'll say, 3 is safe. So you just run to 3 and you just run under the boss.
So
Okay.
according to the raid plan that may be linked, I would be B, right?
You would be B? Are you melee?
He's
I
on
was
one.
one.
Yeah,
You're
so-
M1?
yeah,
Okay.
you would be
Yeah.
B. I just looked at the raid plan. And then B would be Charlie.
I'll throw that in Discord, Crow, so you can see it.
Thank you.
I'll just post in the static chat.
And then from how it is, pretty much tanks will just collapse onto their partner.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was partners, Crow, you would go to Chrono kind of on the B
Mhm.
spot. and you would pretty much stay right there. And then for the range people, we just kind of meet in the middle, like we'll just stand like right in the middle of our markers.
That's for EE too. Oh, I can't read. Sorry, Mimi. Reading's hard.
But yeah, in this context,
I play tank.
Kane, you would be on number 1 in this context.
The other thing to pay attention to is the safe corner is always going to be the one that's not struck multiple times by the lightning.
Yep, it will always be the one that's only struck once by the lightning. If it gets struck twice, then it is a unsafe area.
Just so you know why we're lining up in one safe spot, so you understand why it would be safe.
So for these markers, which portion of the raid plan is that?
It's the second link that Mimi posted.
You can here. You know what, Crow? Here, I'll share my screen.
Yeah,
We'll
thank you.
Talk. We'll go over it real quick. And anybody else that wants to go. Wait. Oops. Hold on. I did 14 Windows. Here and I'll.
Swim for swimmer.
Drummer.
Yeah, you're pretty much a lot in this first phase. You're solving 2 mechanics at once.
Mm-hmm.
Is the general gimmick. The orbs are kind of hard to see. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. Or at least they are for me. So if you need to squint to see if it's 8 for spread or 4 for partners, do so. I'm sure Shago will call it out, but just for your own sanity check, that's what determines whether or not it's partners or spread.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cast for Prague. You kind of listen to callouts, but just start paying attention to like the way she lightnings, because like as you see, like she'll throw out lightning, and she's marking like which areas will not be safe.
Mm.
And so if it comes, this is the marker. So this was what we were doing in game, where telling you, exactly the warrior. Yeah, the spread. You would be right under the boss if this was spread. But there's only 3 safe markers because she electrocuted the field. So like I would be back here, behind you in this corner. You'd be here. Our melees would be here. Likewise, if it was on the other side, you'd still be under the boss. So like you have it a little easy because you're always under the boss. You just gotta remember
which square is safe.
And for the sake of Prague, we'll have callouts and stuff. But as you get used to it, you'll just see and you're like, oh, you just start sliding in there subconsciously. So like see how no matter what square it changes.
Oh yeah.
You're always gonna be under the boss. Always. So it's actually kind of nice. The empty position in this phase is actually kind of pretty easy. Because no matter what square that's safe, you're just always under the boss, tucked into the.
But that's only for spread.
Spreads.
And then partners,
we're just going to be pretty much the same thing. Like all these are going to, it's going to be one of these squares that's safe. But partners is just going to be you're always going to be to the left of the boss. I had to do the stupid L's with my hands. I always think of a keyboard. I'm like keyboard side, mouse side. But you're always going to be left of the boss. So if if it's I don't know, just boss relative of that one.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, you just slide in on the lines like here.
And then in this case, my partner would
port
be
and
Chrono.
Starboard. Yes, Chrono. It's the new port and
Larboard and starboard.
Yeah.
That's how I think about counterclockwise, clockwise. I'm like, oh, that's mouse direction.
Just go
keyboard direction. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Listen, this is why I play tank. Smooth brain.
Okay, so
that chose the hardest thing, so not that smooth of a brain.
Listen, when you play all of them, they all get smooth brain. But yeah, that's basically the mechanic. I think.
I got a general idea.
Yeah,
I get it. And then my partner's Chrono in that situation.
Yes, your partner's always going to be Chrono. Never change those for playing with somebody else, which I hope not. You're a samurai. Okay. So we can headbutt this one a few times, and then we could take a break, and then I can go over EE2 with you if you want.
Okie dokie.
Because we'll probably see EE2 a few times, even if it is scuffed.
That does not help.
Also, port is 4 letters long, just like left. Chrono with the big brain. Oh my.
Isn't star also 4 letters?
You say starboard, you say the whole thing.
All right, so I'm pulling.
Yep. Raid philosophy. Yeah, so any mechanic that has me go left, I think keyboard, and then if
I
it
never
go
thought
right,
of it like that.
it's just easy for me. That's like I said, smooth brain. Mouse is right, keyboard is left.
Wait, but I play with my mouse on the left side.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
no.
I mean, do it the other way. Just...
Okay.
No, I mean, think of it the other way.
Oh, Kane's gonna die.
Where did you
Oh.
find a left-sided mouse algo? What?
You can get one. A lot of the razors makes left-sided mounts. So does Red Dragon.
No, I don't actually use the left side mouse, but I am left-handed.
So I am, but you know, it is a little.
No one
bit
wants to be on that
difficult.
side.
A left-handed mouse.
Out, 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 out.
Mm-mm.
Kane might die.
Did the markers change?
Support first.
No.
First? What? In.
I thought it was supposed to be at 4.
Oh.
You threw up the other markers with the purple right there, so I just copied them, and yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do it.
Sorry, because that confused the shit.
No, that's 100% totally fine. I told you to think about the marker, and then we changed up the markers. That is.
Oh, my
We're
bad,
not
my
having
bad.
a good time that poll.
I'm sorry, Kay.
Kane's like dying after every hit.
Oh man, having a bad night.
Okay.
All right,
Wait.
1.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're gonna be thinking of it as 1.
Yeah.
1's your corridor. That's your corner.
Hold on. If I
All I
die
know
here,
is-
don't mind me. I'm gauging something.
So you want me to pull? Or are you about to do something? Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, you should be able to make it. You just gotta scoot inward to the arena and then jump out.
There's no
I
the
just-
that
I
wouldn't
just
be
need to
exactly safe for areas. You have to be past the line on the floor.
I know, but it gives me
You
a lot
can-
less time that I'm not running.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still back. It's easier to backflip and adjust into the safe spot rather than
Yeah.
backflip straight into the safe spot.
Yeah, because my GCDs are slower than 2.46, and I missed 2.46.
No, 2.5. 2.5.
I missed 2.46 after
2.5.
never changed my opinion on this. Can you
2.5.
stop scribbling at me, please?
2.5
I did
drag or
something
bust.
wrong. I'm just trying to figure things out.
Science.
Bitch.
Yeah, Mr. White.
Yeah.
Science, bitch.
Truly the greatest character ever made.
I love how in the song they say thunder and rain, lightning would fall. Isn't that that's a
Ramu reference.
yeah Ramu reference, right? I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I see what you did there, Soaking.
I theorized about it a little bit last night. I think match 8, that one's gonna be Fenrir.
Fenrir.
I
That'd
think
be
we need a
great.
Fenrir boss. Nice, nice, nice. Out. Gonna be supports
Oh,
out, supports out, DPS in.
Oh,
oh wait.
I got ahead of myself.
Okay. I'll wait till we die.
Mimi, I don't think we can revive this many people. Mimi, I don't think we can do that.
Just wallet. It's just wallet. Not the biggest deal on this one because everybody died within the first mechanic.
Whee! It goes straight in wrong.
Why? I like calling everyone hoes. Telling them to get up.
Okay, quick question. So for the after she does the dash and she does like the second thing where we had to run out.
Mm-hmm.
So should I just run out from one?
Yeah, you're going
Kinda.
out to the side. So like,
Just to the side. Okay.
yeah. So think of it as like she's cleaving like the middle. That's why we're going to the outside. So both these middle boxes are not going to be safe because she's always going to do. She does those arena wide cleaves in two lanes, right? So the lanes are either going to be the middle or she cleaves down the middle. So the two middle lanes are not going to be safe. But the outside, so the ones on each of the outside east west are going to be safe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying by lanes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then-
So you'd be on like you can think of it as lanes and boxes. It's like you know, so like if this was box number 4, you would be box number 2. God, counting's hard, especially backwards. You'd be box number 2. So that would be like where you'd be, but you'd be like out here.
Right here. Okay.
Yeah, and it could be either up here or here. It depends what
Because
the
the
crystal
safe
is on
spot.
the east. Yes, depends on the
Okay.
crystals on the east side. I like to look before, so like whenever I'm tanking, I'll just like after she teleports mid, I'll kind of pre-position myself like actually kind of where the 1 marker is. So like I'm like halfway between like sliding to my safe spot and the outside, and then I'll look east and see what it is, and I'll position myself. So like if I look east and I say the top part of the box is safe, I'll go that and then I'll run out. So that way I don't have to think
Okay.
about it after.
Okay.
So pre-position and then run out. And then that way
Okay.
you're safe. If it's, bottom half, you can go to bottom and then out.
Just remember to look
Then-
at the east side because the orb might be on your spot, so you have to adjust slightly.
Okay.
This applies to
And,
everybody.
it's gonna take me a little bit to get the in-out thing.
Yeah, no, it
the rolls
does.
in the middle.
Yeah.
You haven't done much of a puzzle-like fight. 1 through 3 are really, I think they're more like, I don't know, keep you on your toes. They're not really like puzzle-like mechanics. Or this is all like, it's just a lot of puzzles. But every like variation in mechanic has you go into the same spot.
Okay. All right. Everybody ready?
Yep. So
Cool.
just need to get your reps in.
Yeah.
If you could do the first phase of E12, you can do this fight. I think Super Chain's harder than like Sunrise and stuff.
Well, I compare this fight to T because it's not hard. It's just a lot of puzzles.
Mm-hmm. You just got to get your reps in on the variations.
I love tea.
We all love T. Anyone who says otherwise is a liar. Okay, we gotta be out.
Top box.
Sports out, tanks and healers out. It's gonna be widening
What?
with supports or healers getting hit first. Healers get hit.
Tanks. So we're going in.
What?
I mean, kinda.
I'm dead. No,
At
you
the
don't have
cost
to
of
get
Shalga's
me.
life. Oh,
No, it's okay, Mimi. You don't have to get me. Okay.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
So, everyone go south or north?
you can just say North Crow. You're okay.
Safe.
Yeah,
Everybody trying to kill me.
you're fine.
1 and 2 are going to be the safe areas. 1 and 2, we don't know which one it is yet. It's going to be 1, and we have to spread out. Spread out on 1.
Fuck, that's my bad.
Oh no!
Am I dead in the right spot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why me?
Why?
Oh, I got Mimi inside.
Wait, no.
So sad.
Chrono, aren't you supposed to be West relative on that one?
I thought I was West relative.
No.
Okay.
No.
Hold up the hands. No, wait,
Just flip-
how did that work?
Easy way to do it is to flip your camera and just look at the boss, and then just go left from where boss
Make-
is.
Use with your left and your right hand, and you can figure it out.
Left butt cheek, right butt cheek. I guess we're not behind the boss.
Damn it, man, I'm having to think this fight. This is bullshit. I can't just rely on Shalgo's call-outs. I gotta actually think. All right, let's go. I'm learning slowly but surely. I promise you guys. I'm gonna be a new man.
Yeah,
by
but
tomorrow.
once you learn it, you don't have to think. You just do.
And then remember on that cane, you're pretty much always going to be next to me for that entire mechanic.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Ignore that.
I'm not ignoring that. Why did you do that? Shame on you.
Why, Astra? Why?
I was just trying to rep and I hit my bull line.
We're not clearing now. Just wipe it.
Alright.
No, please. No. God, he'd actually do it.
I was contemplating it.
Me. Out.
Top square?
Supports need to be in. DPS, get out. Supports in.
Oh.
Unfortunately, those have time D.
Yeah, no. I got lost in the sauce.
Narrowing, and it's going to be a supports gain hit first. So supports on the markers, everyone else in. Oh wait, that was tanks first. Oh,
It was
you know what?
tanks.
Whatever.
I mean, I got mine. Rest in peace to whoever doesn't get that other one.
Oh no.
That's my team.
I got it twice.
Oh, that's my comfort character.
Oh, that's a big shield.
No, it's
Look
fine.
at that.
No, if I have to get up, you have to get up.
Nope.
If you can, get Kane.
If there's no limit to Electro's potential, how come she needs to take a break when she fires the cannon?
Don't antagonize her.
Don't antagonize her.
2 and 4? I think it's
These are
4.
the shower thoughts I need answers.
Backup partners.
Invulnus Crow.
Oh yeah.
My
I
partner
mean,
abandoned me. Heal yourself, bro. Heal.
I got you. I'm doing as best as I can.
Okay, go to clock spots. Yeah, with normal clock spots. Count your numbers. If you're a short timer, however many times you got hit, if how many squares you're gonna blow up. If you're a long timer, add 1 to it.
What?
X for missing TV over here.
What?
It was just only me and you in the same square.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This one's a little bit more explaining of just the concept.
This one is a wall. So let's bring up that.
Okay. So, no, never mind. Y'all explain, then I'll ask all my dumb questions in a second.
Okay.
Here is the raid plan for this mechanic.
So on that, there will be 1 square by itself in kind of the middle area of north, east, south, or west. That's considered, I guess first considered a north. I always considered it south, but that's going to be new north. And then there's going to be a spot in the very far corner on each side away from this one spot. That's where the number 3s will go. And then off to the like nearest side will be where the number 2s go. I think the raid planner showed it a little bit better than what I explained it.
Yeah. So who is this? You that joined Crow? Are you watching?
Yeah, I'm looking. I gotta learn.
Yeah. It's honestly it's not that bad. But so there's like there's 2 debuffs. You're gonna have your short.
Debuffs.
Yeah, you're gonna have your short and your lawns. And if you're lawn one, you're gonna whenever she's shooting out the lightning is what we're counting. How many times it hits you is how we're gonna solve the next mechanic. So like,
so she hit me twice there, and I had the long timer, so I had to do 3, right?
Yeah, so you would be lawn 3, correct? So like, if you're lawn, so that goes for anyone, not just tanks.
Mm-hmm.
It goes for everybody. If you're lawn, and you always add 1 to it. So if you're lawn, you get hit once, you're 2. If you're lawn and you get hit twice, you're. But basically, yeah, we're just gonna go on a clock, spread out, get hit by lightning. You know, she's gonna shoot them all out. But this is what we're talking about. So the arena's always gonna look like this pattern. It's gonna be this pattern always. It just might be, that's a good way to look at it. The anchor, the anchor. It just might be, it might be faced this way or it might be faced south. But basically, this little square in the lawn, the Tetris block, I like to think of it. Is always safe. This is the safe market. This is also relative north. So when we're saying like the safe spot is the new north, this is what we're talking about here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had short timers, DPS are always going to be east, and support are always going to be west. If you have 2s, you're up near the party. If you're 3s, you're in these 1 squares that are not lit. So like when you're looking down and you'll see these 2, there's like thunder in these ones. You'll know which one is safe. So you slide in these if you're 3. But yeah, basically a bunch of lightning's going to go off. We're going to wait for it. If you're in these, you're just going to chill. See, the lightning goes off. The 3s have the bigger. That's why they're down south. The 2s are a little bit smaller. That's why they're closer. But the big part of this mechanic is the spreading and the pair stack that comes with afterwards. Because it's either going to be a spread or it's going to be pair stack. It's one or the other. And it's always going to be in between. Because then you're going to do the second half, whether you're going to solve the lawns are going to just basically swap. But the spreads, this is pretty easy for us too as tanks and melee.
Because I'll be there and then you'll be there with me if it's stacked.
Yeah, you're always going to be north. Because remember, this new box is the new north now.
Mm-hmm.
No wait, that doesn't play this. Never mind.
I was about to
No,
say,
don't listen. That's only for this. So like this. So like when you're looking at your clock spot, you can always just remember that you're going to be at A for this one. So like because she's either going to cleave east or west. So like you're always going to be north. It's just whether you're going to be on the east or west side of the map.
Okay.
The part and then I'm always going to be south. It's like you could look for like the 1 or the A marker and be like, after if you were like short debuff, you could just be like, okay, it's spread. I just look for the A marker and you just stand in relative to the A marker and mechanic.
Okay. Can you go back a slide?
Yeah.
So I guess another one for the. Well, I guess this is fine. So for the anchor part where she doesn't, and we have the new north of the south or new north of the safe square.
Mhm.
So if in that situation where I had the long counter and I got hit twice, but I had to add 1 to be 3, I would. Oh, I'm trying to learn.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, I was typing and then I hit the.
So in that case, I would have been at the bottom left.
Correct. So like
Okay.
as a try to be a little bit more clear. So like as a support, we're always going to be west side. So you're always, so you know, if you are short, well, even if you're long, like during this mechanic as a support, we're always going to be looking west side. So you're either this square, and this is what I meant by patterns, and you know where your spot is. Likewise, DPS, you guys are always, you know, if you have 3, you're down south of the relative new north. If you're 2, you're closer to the party up north. So
Okay.
DPS is always looking east. We're always looking west. So it makes it a little bit easier. There's only 2 spots you're really looking for. Technically, it's only one depending on what your debuff. You know, you're like, oh, I'm 3. You know, you're in the corner. You just got to look for it.
Okay. All right.
But the one that's really is the spread. So this is what really trips people up because it's not your typical partners. 3s are going to be if you want to be with a short and long basically. So if you're I guess DPS, yeah, look at the rate plan. So as a tank, if you're 3, you're going to be north. If you're 2, you're south. So when you're counting your lightnings and you're solving it, you also need to remember that because if you're 2, you're going to be south. If it's pairs, if you're 3 and it's pairs, you're going to be DPS. It's 2s are under the bus boss if you're a DPS. If you're 3, you're like I think a little bit more than max melee. I don't know if it's max melee. I think it's a little past max melee, isn't it? I don't know. I haven't done that as DPS. But and then after that, we're gonna just
Do it again.
yeah, do it again. If you were short, then you're just going to safe. Likewise, if you were long, now you're resolving your long timer.
Ooh boy.
But yeah, like the main thing that trips people up is the spreads and the stacks because there's a lot of moving around and then trying to reposition your camera.
Dude, Kane. I feel you.
Yeah, it's. I think we can get a film and pull and take a break. Yeah, it is a lot, and there's no door boss either, so it's like you go straight into phase 2.
Welcome into a soft ultimate.
Yeah, it is kind of.
It's an endurance test.
Yeah,
It
I
is-
guess
it
this
is
would be
confusing.
technically an ultimate like equivalent.
Yeah, it's a long fight. It's just all reps and patterns though. It's like once you get your reps in and you see the patterns, you'll just start being like, oh, I understand, and you just start going to your spot without having to think about it. It's just learning. It just seems like a lot because there are different variations of it. One pull you could be a short timer in 3. Next pull, you're long timer in 2. You're in a whole different spot, and thinking
It's,
about it a little tiny bit different.
It's 2 in and 3 out for DPS.
So is that what it said, or are you just clarifying?
I was answering maybe.
Oh, okay.
And remember that your partner is going to be somebody else with the opposite.
Yep.
debuff.
So you want like shorts with lawns, shorts. So it's not your normal partners, and this is what I was saying. Like this is what really pull up.
Okay. So for when she's doing the donuts and we're like tanks in, out, that whole thing like earlier on, like it's a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
So we all have to do the
we
dodge.
don't for a witch hunt. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're all doing the dodges for the donuts, but depending on who needs to go in, who needs to go out, it's just going into and out the boss arena. I know you said the safe spots, like for us, would be Like if we need to go in, it's here. If we need to go out, it's here.
I'm reprimanding
Yeah.
chat.
Like that. But we also have to be cognizant of the donuts as well.
Yeah.
For the donuts, are they always in the same order? So it's just like
You
safe is
listen
in,
here.
then out, then in,
Blah,
then out,
blah,
then in,
yes.
and out. Or
It's either going to be in, out, or out, in, out, in.
out, in. Okay. I just wanted to do that. Yeah.
So that won't ever change. It's
Like that image. Blah blah
Okay.
blah. Stupid shit.
yeah. I say let's do a few more poll. We'll take like
Then I'll
a
begin twerking.
10-minute break. Let people watch or rewatch the video. Take a break, and then we can come back in for an hour.
All right.
'Cause, yeah, it is a lot, and there's like different roles are doing like there's just stuff DPS does that I'm not 100% sure. Like the 2's in and the or like what DPS move. I was just reading the raid pane to figure that one out.
You.
Oh, I got it. Phone coming.
I mean, she must have her soul.
If one needs wings, one needs simply lick them.
In the middle, in the middle.
Oh,
I always forget
shit.
to look for that fucking line.
Hug me, Astra, hug me.
Okay,
We go together.
If it's more than 2 people dead, shall go. I'm just because we can't. If it's
Must
2 people
gunbreaker.
dead, then I can solve it.
We're not gunbreaker anymore.
Gunbreaker, why didn't I get hard to run them there? I could live.
Considering Bullline won't save me, I don't know if Art of Chrono's gonna save me.
Gunbreaker,
Gunbreaker.
it's this.
Gunbreaker.
my cat realized that I was writing.
It's
Oh
gone.
no.
The cat attack.
It is fine.
Do you want hugs or do you want to bite me?
Welcome to your weekly session of X gets mauled by his cat.
If one needs wings, one needs simply lick them.
My mind is faded, gone. They're gone. They're gone. All gone. Be in and look at the side. Boards need to be out. DPS, you need to be more in on the sides.
I think you need to go. My bad.
So then out, and it's going to be supports first.
Healer.
I mean healers first. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting tanks or supports.
I mean, they are support, but
Range, go out.
Scoot extra in the
Melee, go in.
center.
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Crow didn't get
His
his.
shield, I'll get. Who I already started running.
I'll get
There's also-
Astra.
So, did I just need to go like more in there?
Yeah.
I don't know when. So,
It's okay. Well, I got you during break. We'll get it during break. I got you. I just clipped like kind of the movement. I'll just show you.
okay.
I got you.
Okay. I'm gonna heal everybody in a second.
I'm not paying attention. I'm healing.
It's 2
You haven't
and
done a
4.
mechanic like that.
2 and 4.
I just need to know
We're
when
going to
go in.
4, and we're spreading.
4
Spread.
spread.
Oh,
Got
I
you.
left in okay.
why did I heal, bro? Gosh dang it. Okay, go to your spread spots. Count your numbers. Look for the new relative north.
It's gonna be an A.
Pain is killing us. Goodbye.
Oh,
Didn't have anybody to stack with.
Well, you don't want to be north. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I know.
he said PvP enabled.
I Mimi Mamboed because I couldn't figure out who to stack with because there was no.
Did we-
Let's stack with Astra and Mimi.
Yes.
Real
Do
quick,
we want to just take our break now and then like let
No,
people?
no, couple more pulls.
just to
We
explain
got like
real
an
quick.
hour.
Kane, on that one, you'll always be on like the back platforms with beside me. You never want to be on the actual platform of the numbers, 'cause that's where all the melees are going to be. Yeah, it's a really fast fight, yeah.
Yeah, it's really fast.
Yeah, because when y'all said partners, I was like, what?
I was chasing that. Jesus.
I'm out of here.
Okay.
Please.
You're never
Please,
out
boss.
of here.
No, wait.
Oh,
Gunbreaker, tisk.
Wow. Astra would rather kill himself than stand near me. I hate it.
Oh,
I thought we were chasing.
aw.
take 2, everybody.
You know, hold on, just like give me like 3 seconds.
There,
3 seconds.
Mhm.
there's kind of a gap between that wall. In the arena, huh?
Yes. So you thought you were gonna bounce off the ropes?
Yeah, I was trying to slingshot off the ropes.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okie dokie. We had to do a quick moment of silence with Scotty.
He never came back.
That's messed up, Shelby.
I didn't mean to. I feel bad. Okay, I didn't mean to. I don't know how it happened. Mimi,
Whoa. What?
Mimi, you're early pulling. Tisk. It really doesn't even matter. None of us will die. But what I meant to say was, Mimi, shame on you. Oh,
My toes, they got clipped.
Yeah.
that's a in. Well, I mean, that was resulting in more deaths no matter what.
Yeah. Is that even recoverable if somebody messes up the mechanic? Can we? Because the baits will get mixed up, no?
Probably not.
If someone died at the end of it, it's recoverable. If someone died during the middle of it, it's not recoverable.
Yeah. Okay, last bonus.
Mm-mm.
We can have some time to digest the information.
Praxis.
Got it memorized.
Oh boy, I love jumping around.
Please take away my pots.
No, keep potting, it's funny.
No, I don't want a pot. I'm gonna take it off.
It's fine, D will buy you more, right D?
No, it's a waste. It's frog pots anyway. Not the good stuff.
Okay, get ready, and when you be out. Out. DPS, you need to be far away from the boss, far away. Good.
You see, I'm just staying on this square, Crow. Yeah, you can just chill here.
This is going to be an inn, and it's tanks
Well,
getting
not
hit
there,
first.
but
Tanks be a little bit
this is where
further
you want to
in.
be. And then I'm gonna
Okay,
go out.
I didn't hear.
Yeah, it's okay.
Ow!
Oh.
There was a lot of funny baits.
Yeah.
So I was telling you for, God, that
Yeah.
flies. For the mechanic before, because you almost,
Yeah.
I'm like against the wall. Like I need a little bit more room. But whenever it's like supports in on that one, you can just like stand like in the middle of this square.
For
like you-
okay. So like how DPS had to get out, and they were like, "Get away from the boss." That's
Yeah,
fine
yeah.
for me to be there.
Yeah, you can be like here, like around this area. Don't try to be
Okay.
too right here, because I was like, I was borderline of like the out. So I just need a little bit more space. So like the best
Yeah.
spot to just stand is like just in the middle of that square.
Okay.
The other thing is on when it's your turn to take the narrowing or the
Yeah,
widening, you want to be in the hitbox.
Yeah, I just need to like. I think the thing that's messing me up is the timing. I'm just like
Mhm.
I'm thinking about dodging the donut, and then and it's like in. I was like, wait, is it now? Or is it after the thing go off? I think that's the main thing. I'm just like I don't know when to actually do it, and
You're
then
thinking-
it happens.
You're thinking too much. Just let it happen. Let it flow.
No.
It's just you want to be before the cast bar goes off. You want to be in your position is the best way to look at
Okay,
it.
before the cast bar go off. Okay, that'll help.
Yeah, because you're always gonna go. Well, not always, but it's always going to be out of between like you, me, Chrono, and Astra. You and Astra are always going to go first. So you always want to kind of pre-position in the place you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the biggest thing that you have to pay attention to is whether or not it's narrowing or widening.
And is that the in or the out? So narrowing is in,
Narrowing is in and widening
widening
is out.
Okay, that makes sense.
I am figuring out what I can do for uptime there.
Just know there's a fight that you will have to drop a lot of time in.
I know.
You just have to accept it.
I know.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna chuck spear.
What are you trying to say?
Same thing you say.
Yeah.
My people chuck spears too. Actually, both sides of my people chuck spears. Now that I think about it.
Are you there, Crow?
Huh? Wait, I turned you guys.
Anyway, how are you guys doing
down
in
a little
chat?
bit.
Hey, Chad, how's
Yeah,
it
I turned you
going?
guys down a bit because I was watching the Hector thing, and I just heard D. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, Asher, did you go back live? All right, I'm watching.
Yeah. Because I mean, for us, there's really only like it seems like there's a lot of variations, but the easy way to think about it, for us at least, is we're always going to be inside the boss. It's just whether it's in or out that we just gotta think about.
Chat, what can we do for 10 minutes while we wait for everyone to get back?
Doing Gunbreaker opener.
Do we pull out the Belatra?
Kingdom Hearts combo.
You talking about Kingdom Hearts?
But you see how I always have my camera pointing like, yeah. So I'm looking, so I see it's there.
The diamonds, yeah.
Yep, and then I
Or
just
whatever they
move.
are.
Yep. And then yeah, if you position yourself and keep it GCD, and see how I'm looking over here. Yep. So this square is like a good reference for like solving the mechanic. So this is a port out, so we need to be out. Oh, okay, there's a confusion a little bit over there. But okay, so like you can do the same movement north. So this is right here. So since it's blue, it's healers first, tanks second. But it was whiting. So it's going to be since
and it's just the order that the middle glows first.
Yeah, it's like colors. So like you think of it, you just look at the colors. Like see how it's purple.
Okay, because I've never
Pink.
looked at that.
So we know it's healers first.
Okay.
Or range, if you want to think about it. Range, healers, whatever.
And it's always going to be supports first, correct?
Yep. So we know it's whiting, so we know we need to be out. But so we know that healers need to get hit first. So the healers, if you look, you see how Shago is further out, and I think Mimi, or yeah, this should be Mimi. See how they're further out. See, so the circle goes off, and then their baits go off. So
so the whitening is also in conjunction to the baits.
Yes.
So it's like you need to be out, but you need to be close to the boss, and then but they need to be out.
Yes.
Okay.
But it could be. But likewise. Yes, it would be opposite. But
you'll still be on the marker C, and then they'll just be in further the boss where we touched it.
So the easy way to think about it is we're always going to be in the boss. It's just whether we're going to be in it's like donut AoE or in if it's circle. But it could change because it could be even if so. That's why I'm thinking that's the easy way to think about it, rather than like different variations or whatever.
Yeah.
Because even if it was the opposite way, like if it was still whining, but if it was like tanks first, this movement would mean that it's tanks first. So tanks need to be closest one in because we're always in, right? So even if it was swapped, where like the here so like if this was swapped, so like on this pole, it was purple, then pink. So if it was swapped, it was like pink, meaning tank go first. Like even with this movement, you'd still be fine. Standing like you see, I'm standing right here. I'd have to be a tiny little bit closer. But even if you do this movement, if it was swapped, you'd still do this movement. It's just rather than the healers getting hit, we'd get hit first. But so it's you're always going to be going there on the it's out. But so like we but back to this pull, we saw was healers tank. So we know we're second. So we're getting in position. You can move at the end of the cast. So healers are out. We're out. Cannon goes off. So now so we know tanks are second. So we need to be in the boss. So this is where I stand where I was showing you right before, between my two healers, but closer in. And the melees are a little bit more out. So see how you're north, you should be like right there.
Yeah.
With me. So we're both like, because this is our baits. See how Chrono got yours because you're out. You need to be in. That likewise, two melees.
I think both of us got clipped on that one actually.
Yeah, so you guys are too close. You guys need to spread out. The only people that should be in boxes. So like, you could gap close back to the boss. Just take it separate two backs. You have a little bit more room to get in.
That's not the issue. The issue is that like one of my jumps comes up right then.
You're going to have to hold it then.
You can't. It fucks up the entire rotation. So if you want my 2 minutes fucked up, that's fine. But my damage is going to be dog shit.
I mean,
it's fine for prog, but I'm telling you, like, if we're going for a clear, it's going to completely fuck up my rotation.
it looked like it didn't clip you there, but anyways, Crow, back to the pull out hand. So since tanks need to be second, we need to be inside the box. So this is what I'm saying. Like, we're always going to be in. It's the way to think about it. Easy way to think about it. Where range, you're always going to be out. It's just whether it's in
or deep in.
Yeah. And this goes off. See, so we take our baits, and then we go back out.
So question. So since it was out for these healers first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's out for them. That means it's going to be out for us. So we would be like in the middle and in the boss. So, like kind of like where you were standing there, right? Will it always match that?
Yeah. So like the movement's not going to stay. So like, see how everyone's like inside now, like closest to the boss, because the range out there are getting hit. But like ideally, your movement through this mechanic doesn't change whether it's tanks first or healers first. Your movement through it does not change that much. Because if you watch, like, my movement, even after, like, even if you did take your soak, we take our soaks, we move out to where we were the first time. I'm right back at the marker where I was, or this early mechanic, So your movement's always going to be the same. See, I'm back at the marker, in for mine. Going to go back out to the marker for the third. And then this is melee, so melees want to scoot in. So, like, where we want to stay a little bit further away, give melee a little bit more space.
Okay.
But there's
Well, what were we saying about D having to hold a jump? He wouldn't have to hold a jump there.
All I know is that I did one of my jumps and I was max melee and scoot in, and somebody wasn't far enough into the hitbox to where it puts me directly into the hitbox.
If you're watching my shit, it actually does put him like right in the box.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine for prog. I don't care.
He should be right here. If he goes inside more, like if Crow was in his spot, D would have been dead. D would have been clipped by ours. Because look how close the jump puts him. Like, we could go in slow mo. Like he should be right here. That's where he needs to be. He should not be closer to that because he's going to get clipped. Watch the jump. See where it puts him? Puts him literally right on the marker.
Yep. Which is fine in that instance because I was supposed to be in anyway. But yeah, if it's the opposite, might be GG's. And it really, like, it causes supreme fucking drift if I hold that. I'll see what I can do to play around with it.
See, even right here when it was my baby, it was so pretty close. Watch, he's right there. He jumps and right there at the...
Isn't the only jump you have up during that your Starcross? Or not Starcross,
Stardiver.
Yeah, Stardiver. Yeah, you can hold that for like 15 seconds. Yeah, you can.
No, you cannot. What are you talking about?
You can do it at any time during your Nastron combo area.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you can. I played Dragoon.
And I
Point
made
aside.
it for 3 fucking tiers.
Is there any questions you have, Crow?
Yeah. So this is separate from that. I think I kind of got it. So it's just, I guess can you actually go back to that mechanic? Because I just want to see the timing. Because I get where we need to be positioned for that.
Yeah.
But the timing is what fucks me. Because I think you can even see me trying to run in, and then it's just too late. Everybody already got stumped on.
Yeah, it's kind of fast. You just have to know what to look for.
Then for this, that's another question I have.
That was
let me
should have been
watch this.
That
should
one
been
you're
support out.
Yeah, you're supposed to be out on that one.
You were out, but I
so
think Kane was a little confused.
Because we're swapping. So like if I
Yep.
need to be out, me and Kane are just swapping.
Yep.
Pretty much. Like we're going to that place, but just swapping position.
You would be out, so you'd be more up north.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to be
another
furthest
question I
away
have.
from the boss. But yeah, so we're watching the order and we're looking at the chaos.
Yeah, I just want to. Okay, so it all kind of happens simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just got to think ahead.
So I will say a lot of this fight, get used, especially for a TB that's going to happen in phase 2 that me and you are going to have to deal with. A little trick to this fight, and it's going to happen a lot of this fight, is watching the explosion. So like, for it to come. So you see these, so you see the explosion going off the people.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you know the mechanic's over. So you saw the explosion go off. So I know the move. I wait.
Okay.
I'm waiting. I see the explosion go off. I go. Simultaneously, you could wait for the AoE because they're going off at the same time. But in this fight, you're gonna have to get used to like watching people in the explosions. You can watch that or debuffs. You can watch debuffs, but I think it's easier to watch explosions on people because intermission's gonna have a mechanic where people are going to get hit, and the people that don't got to get hit have to stand behind the people that got hit, like your partners. It's role based. The TB in phase 2 that we have to deal with twice is the same type like mechanic where we spread out. People get hit. Everybody gets hit with the explosion. The people that don't get hit with the explosion, we got to like pass to them, like pass above to them. So it's going to be a recurring theme in this fight where it's just explosions are going to be a good way to figure out mechanics, or they're like explosions hitting like supports. You're like, okay, so DPS, you know. But you don't have to worry about that too much. Just keep that in mind. If that's easier than looking at debuffs.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to see debuff.
Yeah. I'll have to get some P2 runs, so when we do get there, I could just show you VOD.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Hector guy. I ain't doing nothing after the stream. So, or not the stream, but after the raid. So I'm just gonna watch the guy a bunch.
So on the widening narrowing witch hunt, when we're
Yeah.
standing inside the circle, there's a good neutral spot for me to stand, which is like just outside the hitbox. Is there a good neutral place for me to stand when we are outside, or should I be cognizant of the outs and the ins?
Are you watching my stream at the moment?
No, is it on Twitch?
No. I mean, like in Discord. I just clipped a.
Okay, here, let me see.
I just clipped a witching poll because I was showing Crow the movement, but you can kind of see. I don't know if it's going to answer your question because your movement is going to be the same as mine. You're just going to be eased. So I don't know if you're like. That's going to answer your question.
Yeah, because that's when we're in, so I need to see a part where we're doing the out.
Yeah, so we want to. So yeah, using the marker is what you want to do. You can be a little forward. I think unfortunately we can't max melee. I think that is downtime, unfortunately. So that's why I get all my stuff up before.
So right there. So basically, my goal is that I don't want to care whether it's an in or out. I just always want to be in a good spot. Is that far enough away that the ins have space to get in?
Yes. Yeah.
It's also reverse, because how far out do the outs go?
They go pretty far out, but the problem is, it's easy to think about as you're always going to be into the boss, correct? But you're a second bait, so you just got to remember that the first one, like what you're doing right now, is plenty of space. Because like I should be, like right there. If it was my turn, I would be like right there. And if you look, that's a lot closer to the boss than you are. It's like these markers, you can use them like to set up the spacing. And if you were to be in, you kind of be like. Kind of right where you were using the line.
Yeah.
It's like Yeah, you can go like yeah, like right where you were is perfect. Unfortunately, you got crows,
Yeah.
but right where you were is perfect if you're baiting.
If I was good at the game.
You just got to remember to give us tanks just a little bit more room. So like, if it's like out like it was, you can gap close back in, just take a step to the. I can take a step back up too, for like 2 steps back, just so the tanks have room to bait. Likewise, tanks will do the same thing for the melee. You know, when we gap close in for uptime, we take a few steps back so that way melee can have room to bait theirs. But that's gist of the movement, at least.
Yep.
All right.
Caught it. I did too.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them. She's grave wings. Oh, wickedly divine.
Cool, we're right on the line.
Out, 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 out.
Top half of the box.
DPS, you need to be out. DPS out.
Beautiful crow.
Narrowing, so it's going to be in, and healers are getting hit first.
Tanks. Range. Melee.
Oh,
Nope, I was a little too far out.
It's okay.
So remember on that one,
It's a-
Kane, you have to stand on your marker. You would stand, like, right here if you evaded.
Yeah, Shago, if you can like help with the, I don't really know range. I can kind of explain mechanics, but I don't know where range stand. It's like I got Crow and Chrono.
Yeah. So you would stand on the edge of your marker, on the inside edge of your marker if you're baiting. If you're not baiting, you pretty much stand on the what are these called? Square. No,
Squares. I don't know.
The square within the square.
Yeah.
And then if it's out, you just go super far out. It doesn't matter how far you go out. And then if you don't need to go far out, you just pretty much stand on the outside edge of the marker. Don't say wow to me, by the way. I'm trying.
Yeah, if that helps range that. Cause I know these markers can be used for melee and range. I just don't know. I don't know range.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul. Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
What the hell is that emote for? Oh.
Oh no, I got Kane killed again.
Wings, one needs simply
I just thought the emote would be funny.
I think that was a little bit of myth missing on that, I'll say. He was full health. Out, 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 out.
Top half.
DPS, you need to be in. DPS in. Sports out.
Or out.
Yup.
Beautiful, Crow.
This one's going to be an out, and it's going to be healers first. Okay. Got the hitbox now. Go in. Wow. Go in. Be north or south. They spot is 2 and 4 again. They spot is 2 and it's gonna be partners. Yep. Other than Astrodyne. Cock spots, cock spots, cock spots. Look at your timer. Count how many times you get it. Find the safe area. Partners on this one. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
I was gonna practice uptime, but I don't get a chance.
Who's my partner for that one?
If it's partner, yeah, it depends. You're either going to be in the middle or you're going to be into the west or / east, depending on which debuff you get.
It's always going to be somebody that went first on a short, or somebody who went first or going second on a long.
Basically, if you get hit twice, you're under the boss. If you get hit 3 times, you're to the west of the boss.
Something that I have to point out is that if you have long debuff, you add a 1 to the times that you get hit.
Ah, okay. That's where I fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
So always remember, if you get 2 in your long, that means 3. If you get hit once in your long, that means 2.
And then also remember that, like, if you're short, Crow, you are going relative east. Or, excuse me, relative west.
So, if I'm short and I get hit,
You're always going
Twice.
to be...
I'm gonna go to the north, like the safe spot in the square with everybody, right?
Yes, you'll be north. You'll be west.
You will not be with everybody if you are short.
So okay, so that when I was long,
That one you go with everybody in that safe square that's by
okay.
itself.
So if I'm long timer, safe square with everybody else in that bottom
Yeah, so-
left corner.
Well, it's not always going to be in the bottom left corner. It's RNG. So you always got to think of that as New North.
Oh, sorry, I just meant like I'm looking at the raid plan and kind of like where the little tank emblem is. Would that be where that would be?
On which one? What slide?
Yeah, you want to be in the lone square if you're long first.
On number 3 of the first part of the raid plan.
Yeah.
So I would be there, right?
If you were short 3, yes.
Short 3. So
Yes,
if I
but
was
you-
short 2,
You'd be.
You'd be north.
You see where the healer spot is? Where that healer is?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about the safety square where if I had, I guess the pattern that would put me in a square with everybody up the new north,
Okay.
and then
Think of it like this, Crow.
uh,
If you are long, count how many you have, add one, then go to the safe square. After that, resolve the if it's buddies or spread. And then after that, you remember wherever you were, like however many times you got hit. Like, say you got hit twice by the lightning and you're long, that means you have to add one, so you're long 3, which means that you're going to be in that lone spot on the southwest corner
After
you resolve the partners.
Here, I got you. So you know how at M2, the very beat 3, we do the towers, but in the defense, but each support and DPS have to do it. So like, one set it would be maybe support have to deal with the defense first, then the DPS deal with the defense second. It's kind of like that with the debuffs. Your short debuffs are dealing with it now. Longer debuffs are dealing with it after the spreader stack.
So would I never be in the north part of the anchor with the long Tetris block?
You might be.
You will
Okay.
if you have a long debuff.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to see. Like
Yes.
for if I had the long debuff, I automatically go with everybody in that one square.
Yes, because your debuff isn't going to go off now. It's going to go off later. So you're like kind of like storing it.
Okay. And
Which
then
is
for this. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say that's why you're going into the safety square first if you're long.
Okay. I think that. What
yeah,
happened.
how Mimi broke it down is exactly how you should think of it. It's the whole mechanic is shorts out, longs quote unquote north, which is going to be that lone square that's in the middle by itself. Then you resolve spread or pairs based off of how many ever orbs she has. And then after that, you resolve the fact that you have the long.
And then that would still be the count from the initial lightning.
Yes.
So if I had 3, then I would go to the southwest, and if I had 2,
you're never actually going to get hit by it 3 times if you're alone. You're gonna get hit by it once or twice, but based off of that, you have to add 1.
Okay, that is making more sense.
And I just put these markers down. These are just the general spots for where we're standing. Like if A is the anchor spot where it's in the new north.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2s would go on the east and west where B and number 2 are. And then 3 and C are where the numbers 3s will go.
Okay.
And then you just flip that relative to whichever spot the new north is.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 is not a prime number.
If it makes you feel better, once you're done with this mechanic, you're done with phase 1.
Okay. And then
The last
True.
mechanic of phase 1 is not a mechanic.
It's
Astra.
stand and let thing resolve.
What's up? What's
so
up?
for the partners,
Yeah.
for resolving that after the first anchor goes off, I saw you run to me for that partners. Which slide is this?
It's
Let me
based
see.
off of how many times you got hit and if you're long and short.
So you're looking at slide 6, right?
So
yeah,
if
I'm
you
looking
got
So the easy way to think about it is we're always north. As a support, as a tank, you're north and south. You're nowhere, and it's true north, true south. So like you could use the marker. You could look for A. So you're either looking for A or C. If you're 3, whether you're short and 3 and you resolve the mechanic, or you're long and 3, you're north. If you're short and 2 or long and 2, you're south. And you're just stacking with the person that has not the lightning, I guess. But just easy way to remember is 3's north, 2 south.
3's north, 2 south.
Yeah, so what I do is whenever I'm counting my hits, if I'll be like, okay, I'm 2. I'll just say whatever. So if I'm like, okay, I'm short 2, so I'm south. Like I'm 2 and south, and that way it's in my head that I should be south. When if it's partners or spread. Luckily, if you get as an MT, if you get 3, you're like, well, no matter if it's spread or partners, I'm always north. So you can think of it like that too. If you're like, okay, I'm 2, so I'm south. Like that's really all you have to think about. Because if it's not 2, if it's 3, you're going to be north anyways because you're MTs. So like your spread's up there and your partner's up there. So really, you only have to move when you get 2. That's easier to think about.
Okay.
That second one is going to be spread or partners, correct?
Yeah.
And so if it's spread, where are the spread spots?
It's depends on your debuff farm.
Yeah.
I think for DPS, I think the raid plan was saying, if you're 2s, you're under the boss. If you're 3s, you're west of the boss. And I don't think you can max melee it. I think
On the raid planner, it just kind of shows everyone in given positions, like melee 1, melee 2.
Yeah. For slide 6.
For slide 5, when it's spread.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When it's spread, yeah. It's melee 1 under the boss, melee 2 west. But I think you're talking about partners, right?
No, I was talking about spreads.
Oh,
partners make sense. It's going to be in for 2.
Yeah.
I was thinking more about spread positions.
No, and you might have, and I just
no, it's cool.
Dummy. But I think you're MT, right? So you would always be west. Unfortunately, no, you should be able to get max melee because I could get max, or I could get melee up times south.
Is that west relative to boss?
True west.
Or
I guess east. No, I guess it could be east for you too.
Yeah, because she cleaves either east or west.
Yeah, so it's going to be whatever she's not cleaving for you. So it'll be east or west.
Basically, melee, just know where you need to go. Everyone else, just YOLO. Don't care.
Just fuck off.
Fuck off.
Yeah, you got so much room out and back. Kane's R1, right? X is R2.
Correct.
So Kane, you're south. So you can always think you kind of do the same thing if you're like as a DPS, you're like, okay, well, if I'm anything but 2, I'm always going to be south. Oh, I'm 3, so it's like you just be like, oh, 3, I know I'm north. If you're anything but 3, you're south anyways. That makes one less thing to think about, and you're just kind of off in the corner. You could be behind me, like I'm pretty close to the boss. So like honestly, you could just stack like a couple spaces behind me. But yeah, range, you guys have so much room out here. As long as you're just not on the side she's cleaving, I think you guys are good.
No, I think it's fine. I think XBed might surprise people and they might zoom off of the wrong spot. And
yeah,
also, XBed might be better for Cannon.
I would have Cannon. But anyone have any questions or confusion, or do you just want to?
I think
there's no such thing as a bad or dumb question.
I mean, my thing is just I fucked up the bait thing again, and I'm just like, because for that pool it was healers first.
Yes.
Yeah. Which means you go second.
Yeah. So after they take theirs, the thing go off. We dodge the donut. We immediately got to get in position.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're always first or second. That's all you have to think about. Once you do your thing, you're just stuck to normal. Yeah, like you just do normal movement. Because the people that are baiting are the ones that need to take an extra step closer in. It does help where if it's not your bait to take a step back for our melees to give them room, like vice versa, where they take a step back to give us a little bit more leeway.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, you're always going to be first or second.
Okay, and then how would I know if I need to be in or out? What is the
if it's widening, you're out.
Out.
If it's narrowing, you're in.
The cast bar, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can just move whenever either after the explosions go off on the people, or the donut or the cherry go off. The ends are out.
So think of it like this, Crow. The easiest way to remember it is if it's narrowing, you're going first. If it's widening, you're going second.
Oh, because
no.
Okay. Well,
no. No.
Oh, damn it!
No.
It can't be easy.
Nope. Because it could be Harrowing, but it could be tanks first. No, that's not how you want it. You're,
Okay, but as long
how
as
Hector says it, you're always going to be in. You're in no matter what. That's the easiest way to think about it. Is
yeah.
you're in, whether it's your closest one in on its out or your closest one in when everyone's in. You're always in.
Okay.
It's the easiest way to think about it.
All right, I'm ready. I just want to. I just got to get hit by it a couple of times.
Yeah, it's
wanna
just
not fuck
reps.
it up.
No, it's okay. It's totally okay. It's reps and variations, but once you get it, you just start doing it.
So wait, say if now I have a question.
Yeah.
So say if it's widening and it's tanks, right?
Yes.
Where are Chrono and I positioning then? We're still at the back of the square, right? The marker.
You would be like about right here.
So losing up. Copy.
Yeah.
Yes. Unfortunately.
Once again, fight where you lose a lot of uptime.
Yep. Yeah.
Simply
so if
play
it's not
ninja.
your bait, and it's more for the melees, like the melee and tanks. You know, if it's not your bait,
Hell no.
back up and give your counterpart a little more wiggle room.
Okay. Ooh, boy. All right.
That's why you get your big stuff off before you go out of the circle, and you got time to. If I get my Nash, Feint, and Double Down out before I go out, anyone can get their 2 minute off.
Just play
Not me, I'm
ninja.
stupid.
We can't all be dumb.
Use right on.
Yeah, where's that on my hotbar, Shago?
First, you delete the gear you have and go gear up a better class. And you can see it on your hotbar.
I want a level ninja after Picto.
Good.
I honestly might get Picto tonight and just a ninja, but I definitely do want to level up ninja and Picto and then start learning ninja.
If one needs wings, one needs simply liquor.
So true, Queen. So true. Out. Sports need to be out. This one's widening, so we need to be out, and tanks are getting hit first. Yes, our melee, I mean.
I really hate this pattern.
Yep, that is technically the worst pattern.
It's okay.
I got stumped on though.
You almost had the movement. I think either you just needed to be a little bit
wasn't
faster.
I just needed to be out a little bit.
Yeah,
wasn't
I think
close.
somebody was a little too. Wasn't close.
Yeah, I wasn't close enough.
But this is where I was talking about, whereas tanks can take an extra step to give you more leeway room, vice versa. Because I do that south, I take an extra step back. All right, it's all yours. So losing uptime, anyways.
I believe that was 1 and 2. Unless I'm crazy. I think that's 2. No, partners on 2. No, I was right. Yo.
Chago, if you're ever saying a wrong call, I'll let you know. Like, don't question yourself. I'll correct you.
I
but
think
don't
it's funnier
usually need
when
to
I
you.
correct or when I'm wrong.
Just play the gamble.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just let it go. I won't lie.
Look at your timer. Count how many times you get hit. If you're long, remember to add 1 to it. Longs, we're going to A. Nice. We are spreading on the Delta side. Spread, spread. I think I'm 2, aren't I? No, I'm 3.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Gaslighting yourself.
Yeah, I gaslit myself, but I was still in the right spot, at least.
Smile. He ninja dodged it. He has pixel perfect on.
Yeah.
Hey, no adding people with
No. We're not.
I'm
what are you
kidding.
talking about?
I'm kidding.
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding.
That's a paint program, right?
Absolutely.
Talk about painting, right? Like
I'm talking about GIMP.
paint, like paint.
What did I do, man? I have no idea what I did.
You're just gaming,
External
X. You're just
Okay.
gaming.
See, it doesn't show on stream, but I actually have something special. It turns Wicked Thunder into Brute Bomber. I love Brute Bomber.
Oh my god, I'm retiring.
That's what that was the too far.
That was it.
Red spots. Out.
Top half.
Sports, we need to be out. Sports out. I got king.
How did?
It's gonna be an
know.
in, and it's healers first. Out. Range. I'll get D. We should be fine.
If it helps you, Crow, you can whenever it's like whenever we're going in, you can always just go in, like go in the boss. Like it's okay.
Yeah, I'm just.
If you're like a little
Can you do me a
hesitant.
solid next time? Just
Yeah.
yell now for me, so I can just at least understand the timing. You don't have to do it all the time.
Yeah, I can do that.
Astra didn't take aggro in time.
Oh, I just didn't have tank stance.
It's 1-3, 1-3. It's 3 and it's partners. Partners.
Oh,
Get away from me, Chroma. Get away. Get away.
Who's dead? Who's second? There's 2 hits of it. Oh. Shago got opt.
Shago like get away from me, and then
Shago
still
tried to
got
peek
clapped.
B.
They had that op ready
so-
on the doors on dust too, man.
So getting used to going in, Crow, is also
Also,
going to help you on the second half, because whenever it's one of the patterns, whenever it's range or baiting, since you're up north and it's whenever we have to go in and range have to bait, it's very tight movement up there for you because you don't want to get clipped by the range's bait. It's like it's totally fine to just go in like into the boss. The only time you want to be specific about going in is when it's your time to bait.
technically, we also killed Crow and Chrono. You and I did.
I'm trying to.
Thanks
Oh, I
for
didn't.
reminding-
I didn't.
reminding
We went
I
to
me.
the, no, we went to the wrong spot. We're supposed to go
Oh.
east, bro.
There
Well,
is
they were
no-
already over there, right? I
Yeah.
ain't switching.
Because
It
Chrono's
is
my partner,
middle-
and I'm
Okay,
supposed to be with
yeah.
him with. Oh, sorry, X. It's just
No,
feel like it's just
uh,
so much my brain.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a lot, and they're overlapping mechanics. It's okay. It's
Sorry, X. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, so for the first part of Witch Hunt, where either healer or range have to go in or out, if it is the middle pattern safe, you can be inside the markers. So it will be on the side of the numbers. I have no idea. I'm explaining myself well, honestly.
I don't. I just, from what I've seen, it's just you just need to go in, and and I think you're right. It's just a timing thing. It's very fast, and you got to go in when both mechanics go off. Like you asked, I can't just start saying tanks in, tanks out.
Because that's my thing. It's like, because I was like, all right, the explosion went off. And I went in and I got hit by the donut. And I'm just like, wait, when am I supposed to do? Like, that's my thing. Is like, I feel like I don't know. I just need to see it. Like, do it once, for real. And then I'll understand it. But, or I guess both variations of it, or whatever, how many fucking variations it is.
There's only two if you're thinking about it as you're always in.
All right.
So yeah, okay, did you understand what I said, or I said it really bad? Huh? Oh,
You could tell him in Spanish. He's fluent in Spanish.
I think he left. He's like, my brain.
With the EDT.
oh,
I don't know. He left the Discord. Oh, now he back.
No, he DC. Yeah.
welcome.
Sorry,
back.
no, that was Discord. It showed everybody talking, but I couldn't hear anybody at all.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah. X, you can tell him in Spanish if that's easier for you. He's fluent in Spanish.
Yeah, I mean, either or doesn't matter to me.
I mean, it's still better for me to try to explain stuff
I mean,
in English just for
Lo
the
que tú quieras,
practice.
amigo.
there you go.
Okay, I will try then. Vale, entonces para cuando el save spot de la primera parte de Witch Hunt es la parte media,
Sí.
tú puedes quedarte en estos lados de los marcadores con números.
Okay.
Sí, y no importa si, por ejemplo, un lado es más. El save spot de un lado es más pequeño que el otro, siempre quedándote a este lado de los marcadores, va a ser siempre seguro, sin importar qué.
Okay. Y eso todo para el Witch Hunt.
Ya.
Okay. ¿A todo entonces?
Dope. Look at that.
Fucking magic. I love it.
I had a smile on my
understood,
face
like-
the entire time during that.
Yeah. I understood like half of it and it made me smile, so
I understood.
I mean,
See, okay.
Our accents are different. I'm Dominican, and you're X. You said you're Mexican, right?
No.
No, he is not. He's from South America. He is not expounded on where. I have my theories based off of his accent, but I'm not gonna
no.
dox him.
You're still trying to dox him. Gotcha. All right.
No, Shalgo's the one I'm doxing.
But
Oh, my
X,
goodness.
No,
X
it's,
does speak his language better than
Yeah, it's very
English.
South American. No, we understand each other fine.
There is
Alright.
subtle differences with dialects, but
But here's the thing also. It doesn't matter if it is Spanish or English. I'm just bad at explaining things in
Oh, me
general.
too, man.
no, you're not.
So am I. Don't worry.
I don't think you are, X. I
See,
understand you.
I think it means differently. And it's like,
Margo, why the fuck are you speaking
Margo, you-
German?
Frodo is speaking German, but I can't speak German. Why am I being oppressed?
I did look up one, and it's just like Shalgo.
Like I said, I'm trying to dox him and ruin his life.
It's only bad when you do it, streamer.
Correct.
It's pretty easy, eh?
That's it.
I can speak French and really annoy Mimi.
just drink maple syrup and say, "Hey."
How about that hockey?
That's why we save a gap closer.
Oh, don't you know?
How wickedly divine.
Let's get some Tim Hortons later. Oh no!
You broke me.
Wait.
No way.
Dude, I'm not trying to
I had the
recover this.
debuff.
I'm so
I had the debuff, so it's like I was confused because the other sports didn't.
So how do I know if I'm support out or support in on for that?
It's based off of if DPS gets hit first or you get hit first.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get hit, you're out.
I'm out. Okay.
Well, no, if you don't get hit, then you have to be whatever she's asking for, either in or out.
Fair.
Well, yeah. So yeah.
Caspar.
As far as just like the line, I guess is. I just wanted to understand that because I didn't know. I was waiting. I was looking for, or I was relying on call outs there. It was like supports out. Then we didn't have one, so I just like I'm just gonna run to the right, and I didn't die. So I was like, all right, but I want to know what it is. But I can. look
It's
out
just
for it.
you gotta look at the Caspar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not the cast bar. You have to just specifically
It's-
look at what is on her in the middle.
It's that blue and purple, or the purple and pink thing again.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think he's he's talking about the first jump.
Oh.
No.
No, so I'm talking. Well,
No, I know what he's
so,
talking
like,
about.
In that last pool, we ran out first,
Yeah.
and I just want to know, like, when we're running out, how do I know if I'm, I should go all the way north, or I should be in the second square?
Because- okay,
first square,
so-
second square.
So you know how we do that mechanic twice? How we either run out and then we run back in, and then it's either support out or DPS in, or I mean DPS in or DPS out, support in and support out.
Yeah.
Or we do it where we start on the outside, or where we start on the inside and run to the outside, and
Yeah.
it's support out DPS.
Okay, so that it's
DPS.
always on the second part.
Yeah, it's always on the second part that you have to worry about where you're positioned, because
Okay.
above her head she's going to do that thing where she does the the purple sheen or whatever, or it's going to be pink,
Yeah.
and that's basically what she's asking for.
Wait, no. Okay. I'm getting confused now because were you talking about the last
No.
pool, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the last pool. So I
The
didn't
one we
realize.
just did, right?
For some reason, I always thought that
We
when you
never-
go out, we have to be lined up.
Yeah, we never got to widening or narrowing, so
No,
that's why.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about like when we have to run out or run in from the middle lines of electricity.
Yes.
When the supports need to be out in the line or in
Yes.
the line. I just wanted to know the difference between that because I don't think we talked about
Yeah,
that really.
no, and that's fine. I understood your question. I believe I answered it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I got you.
Okay. Yeah, then we
But
can
which
go.
so which color of the patterns do I need to look for?
Pink means whoever didn't get hit needs to be towards the boss. Bluish gray
Blue.
means you have to be away from the boss to get hit.
Okay. I'll try to.
What
look
I
for
do
it.
is if I get hit by the boss, I just say like disobey out loud, and I know I'm doing the opposite of what I see.
Okay.
No, that's one way to do it. Yeah.
Let's go.
I think Mimi's mad at me for bringing up Tim Hortons again.
Is every bottle of maple syrup in Canada sold in a jug?
Like with an X on it or something?
Like a jug, like a real jug. I don't know, because our maple syrup sold in plastic bottles. I've been in Canada. It's all like glass bottles. I'm like,
You think they sell?
Actually, at least in all the places I got.
You think they sell maple syrup up there? No, you just go outside
no,
and
they
get it
give
from
it
the
away
tree.
for free. Yeah, I was gonna say you're right. They give it to you for free.
It's common fare.
Why are we turning this car around? Did we forget the maple syrup?
Oh my god. Please, I want heals.
No, Mimi.
Oh, damn it.
Guys, we need her. Guys, we need her. She's not reviving. The support's out.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
You guys want to hold hands and like embrace
I was gonna
death?
say Asher, yell it out for me, but yeah, I
I
guess we
would,
can.
but my hand's full of maple syrup.
Tanks
Oh, no.
out.
Huh?
Yeah.
That one wasn't on purpose. It was a lot of distractions.
See, as soon as I said that, I saw Mimi hovering over to the side, so I instantly popped arm's length, and then she's Mimi mama, so I was like, "There's no way she's waiting out my arm's length," and then she got by lightning. I was like, "Oh."
All right, I just want to do this correct.
I saw you
once.
hovering over the side, so I instantly popped arm's length. I wasn't gonna mess with it. But then you were just menacing running around out there, so I thought you were just waiting out my arm's length. I'm like, "There's no way."
No, if Mimi's killing anyone, it's definitely gonna be me. Wow.
Oh, sure, rescued me earlier for my comment. Almost made him miss double down. I just want to lay down and play more Pokemon. How wickedly divine!
Out.
Bottom square?
Sports out. Yay. It's gonna be an in, and it's gonna be tanks first.
So we need to be extra close. Okay. You can take a few steps back. You don't need to be that close.
Out.
Now we're gonna go out. Healers.
In.
Melee. And
Out.
range.
Let's go.
Beautiful. Crow's like, you said in, I'm going in.
I'm so paranoid.
You said in, Astra, I'm going in.
As long as you're a little bit past the nipple, Crow, you good.
I should be good.
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't want to fuck up.
You had that right there. Just few steps back and
Yeah.
golden.
Okay, let's
But
look
yeah, you got the
alright.
idea.
We're going to 1 or 3. 1 or 3. Run a 3, and it's gonna be a spread. Spread out.
Okay.
Gain Astra.
Could have waited 1 second so I could double down.
I did that a little too early, Pro. Yeah, you did
Oh,
too
oh,
early.
no, I'm in danger. I'm
My
in
bad.
tense danger.
Game Pro,
Thank
Game Pro,
you,
Game
Astro.
Pro. Oh, I shouldn't have revived him in the. It doesn't matter. Ow. Ow. Why did I take 4 hits?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I got hit like 5 times. I don't know.
Oh boy.
We go together. Oh! Hey, we stay winning! GG, easy.
I want to practice uptime. Out and then in, right? Oh, never mind. Don't even get a chance. Burn, 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 burn.
Yeah. So for in, okay, I got the positioning for that. So like if it's in and the safety is in, and then we go in, we do it like that.
Mhm.
But if it's out and it's us first,
You're sitting at the edge of this marker, right where
it's at
Shadow
the
is.
edge of this marker. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
On-
Okay.
You should be going here anyways, even when it's not your turn to bait. But
Yeah.
when it's not your turn to bait, just take 2 extra steps so you're behind the marker.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
melee should be in the marker, and we should be outside of it. So you should only be in the marker when it's your bait, but you should be in that heading, doing that movement anyways when it's not
Yeah,
your.
just being around there and then adjusting as need be.
Yeah, just keep the consistency of, keeping the movement consistent.
Okay.
Just remember, just run out. We're losing uptime anyways. Just take an extra step or 2, run out.
Okay.
Because gap goes back to the boss anyways.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
I'd give her my soul.
There you go. I would too. What am I saying?
Especially if she crushed me with those eyes.
You are ready for it. I don't know what to do.
Out.
Top half.
No.
Supports in. Supports in. How did Chrono get hit?
I just stood in the wrong place.
Oh. Oh, this is out, and it is tanks first. Melee. Range.
I really hate this pattern.
Oh.
Huh?
King went a little
Dragoon
too far
jump.
in.
Dragoon jump. Dragoon jump. Dragoon jump.
No, I didn't jump. I was just distracted.
Oh. I thought that was Dragoon jump. I want to take a nap forever.
Okay. Too bad. Gonna be 1 or 2. 1 or 2. It's 2. Partners. No, I don't know how that happened. I'm not gonna question it because I'm too busy.
It's because
Yeah.
yeah, Chrono went west like he's supposed to.
Oh. No!
So
It should be fine. Okay, yeah.
Hey, Mimi, I'm gonna get you up. You're gonna LB3. You got this.
To me. To me.
Boom. We win. Oh. Where was the LB3?
Where's the invuln, Shago?
Bro, I don't want to invuln. I'm saving that for the next mechanic.
Bro, that's
So-
your invuln though. Like, you gotta.
No, I
For
kitchen
that
sink it.
partners, so D, for that partners, when Chrono went west, I had to go with him.
No.
So who's my partner for that portion?
It depends on how many times you got hit and whether you're long or short.
He's
No,
talking about
he's talking about
E1.
E1.
Before that, sorry.
E1, yes, Chrono is your partner. Yes, Chrono is in the
So
right spot.
Okay, and I need to be okay because I keep thinking that I'm supposed to be like under the boss.
I know it's weird how they have it aside because I think it should be swapped, but I don't know how they have it weird.
Okay, chat.
Is
But-
that on the rate? Which
I'm gonna end off stream here just because I got working a little bit. Tomorrow we're doing a lot bigger stream, maybe a little bit earlier, maybe just staying a little bit later. But we're gonna be streaming. What's the game that I want to stream? It's either I'm gonna do Mirror's Edge or what's the other game I want to play? I don't know. It's probably gonna be Mirror's Edge. Oh, or probably Final Fantasy VI. I'm gonna play one of those two games, and we're just gonna chill and have fun and jumping around. But yeah, I think we did really good today. We'll do more raiding a little bit tomorrow. But yeah, so from there, let's go ahead and raid out. Who did we raid out to? Let's see, if any homies streaming. Mm. Yeah, let's do this homie. Go ahead rating. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye.